Hi everyone, it's me, Jess. It is time for my unboxing and real quick 1-cup review of the September Sips by box. So, get the business part out of the way. Sips by tea subscription box, 4 teas, 4 servings, $15 a month. This is the first box that I am mildly disappointed in. So this is now the 4th box that I received from them. The first 3 were really interesting, really great. This one is the first one where we're seeing something. That's not true. We've had 2 Earl Greys. Now we have 2 Ginger Peaches. And while I love Earl Greys, Ginger Peach is probably not my most favorite tea. So, we'll start off with the high caffeine tea. There's 2. This is English Breakfast by Ahmad Teas. They did the Earl Grey that I really loved. This is a very solid black English breakfast tea. If you like builder's tea, so black tea with milk and sugar, this would be a great base for it. Solid. 10 out of 10. This is what I think of when I think of English breakfast. Second tea. This is the one that kind of made me go, oh, not again. It is the Ginger Peach. This is by Republic of Tea. The last one was Tea & Co. This one I think is less peachy and more just black tea with a little bit of flavor. It's funny because I one of the things that I've noticed is maybe I've gotten myself into a rut with my choices of tea that are in my profile. Because Republic of Tea, I remember coming around and thinking that like their tube packaging was really cool, and it was great because they were like the first ones out on the market with like those round unbleached tea bags, and you could only buy them in like fancy stores. And I haven't been aware of them recently, so I don't know if it's just that other tea companies have come along, or they're not marketing as much, or they just have kind of stagnated in their choices of tea. But I don't even know where I would find Republic of Tea in the store anymore. Just for the record, I usually shop at Meijer for my groceries, and Republic of Tea is not carried there, so I kind of want to. I don't have any more of the tea from the last box, but I know that Revolution in Tea, I believe, is carried at Target, and they have a Ginger Peach, and I kind of want to take 2 identical cups, make like a cup of tea of each, have someone blind them for me, so like put like a little bit of tape on the bottom or something, and then like see which one I prefer, because I was underwhelmed by this one, but maybe you would like it. Next tea is by Bare Leaves. So this is the organic gunpowder tea. It's held together with a very fancy binder clip. This was a really great green tea. I liked it. It says that it produces a bolder flavor than most green teas, and I'll say that it was probably more of a hybrid between a black and a green tea than like a true green tea, so it didn't have like those bright green tea notes. It had some more like smokiness and some more dark flavors. So, last one is Lullaby by Tealyra. So this is the second tea that we've had from them. I actually ended up purchasing the first tea that I had with them, which was the rosemary, and that was really delicious. This one is supposed to be nettle leaves, hemp leaves, and peppermint. Needless to say, I did not brew this during work because I need to be more steam powered at work than sleepy. But I've brewed a cup of it now so that we can share it together, and I'm probably going to make slurping noises, so I apologize if you're sensitive to those things. Maybe turn down the volume for a second. It mostly tastes of peppermint. I'm not sure what nettle is supposed to taste like. I don't really get any hemp flavor. Maybe a tiny bit of hemp smell. But I could see where this would be nice to have at like the end of the night where you want a warm cup of something and you don't want something caffeinated. So, here is my problem with this tea. And I think that this is going to be a trend. And if you're not here for this sort of content, that's great. But a little bit of background. I have my PhD in microbiology. My job revolves around food and food safety. I'm not going to give any advice. But I get really anxious when I see companies making things that could be considered drug claims. So when they say this is good for soothing anxious thoughts, relaxing your body, easing nausea, there's probably published literature on that. And then I get to this part of reducing chronic pain. I have a big problem with that. I don't think that they should be making claims like that. You can suggest to people that, it might make them feel something, but when you say this could reduce your pain, I think that's a problem. I don't think that's the job of tea. I definitely think that they're kind of tiptoeing that line of federal regulation, and it makes me less likely to support this company again, which is a shame because, like I said, I've purchased some of their teas before, and the box that it came in was problematic for me personally. Maybe not for other people, but for me personally. So, that's kind of my like little soapbox. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the truth because it's something I'm paying for, and I can't get behind that sort of thing. So I'm not saying like I'm canceling them. I'm not gonna boycott them, but it is definitely something that will make me pause for a minute if I'm considering purchasing something like that. And at least right now, I'm into tea for like the flavor and for the ritual of drinking tea, not because I believe that it gives me any benefits. So at least, unless this cup of tea gets dramatically more interesting. Which it hasn't. I think I'll probably just stick with like my plantation mint from Bigelow or my Celestial Seasonings peppermint because they just say that they're delicious. So, I've got 2 months left on this quarter of Sips By. We'll see what happens next month, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.